All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Conscious Gaming fans. I'm WX Fan 21. He's ReserveWolf. Welcome in to Conscious Gaming versus Backshot Gaming. So that's totally not going to get confusing at all. ReserveWolf, two questions for you. One, how are you? And second of all, do you think these two orgs do gaming?
Repeat that again. You cut out for me, WX Fan. Everything's getting funky in my headphones right now. Just one more time.
I said two questions. One, how are you? Two, do you think these teams do any gaming?
I think they do a lot of gaming.
Just saying.
I think these are the gamers. The best gamers.
Got it.
Ever.
Also, why don't you go ahead and tell us all about these cool player cams that we have?
They're beautiful. They look gorgeous. I'm quite a big fan of them. I mean, they get to see them much.
Not the players, the cameras.
Oh, the player cams. We finally got him integrated. You can see Mute. He is stuck on Dust 2 right now, even though he's on Inferno. It's just weird to play one map from another map. Just a little strange situation. They look great. The cams look absolutely fantastic. Great to have them on stream. Got to thank the players for cooperating with us and letting us use it. Thank you.
It was a fun idea. You asked for it. This was your idea, so you take the credit.
You got to give all the credit to my HUD.
I love how you was immediately giving it to the My HUD folks. Anyway, we have immediately just Backshot Gaming just dominating from the start. They had a really, really good pistol side, pistol round there. Really good hold on the A site. There's really not much Conscious Gaming could do. You're going into a full save conversion here. I mean, you had maybe a couple upgraded pistols, but still, like, poor Lay's hanging out here with a trash bag on some chairs, and he's being hunted. He's got 5 hit points. He's gonna need to get to a hospital. He needs a medic. Respect.
It was an eco round, so they were able to get one pick off of it on the Dylan, so a little bit more money on this side. Psych instantly buying that AK right there. Gonna be interesting to see.
Can you blame him?
Yeah, we're gonna get a tech pause going right here. Just waiting for some players to maybe get in. Don't know who called it. But as we wait here, gonna be the first full buy round for the side of Conscious Gaming. Gonna have some Galils on that side. We're gonna have 3 of them, only 2 AKs. So gonna be a tough round to pull through, but I believe in them.
I mean, there's your favorite player. I mean, one of your favorite players in North America right there, Psych.
Psych. Oh my god, I love Psych. Big Psych fan. He may be better. Why did the Falcons pick up him instead of Carrot? I don't get it. Things we'll just never figure out.
I'm just going to leave that one right where it is, and these teams are going to leave some utility here on the map to get things started. That's an interesting lower mid smoke. Not really seen thrown by much of the C teams. Would waste the smoke to go that low. Line him up and knock him over for Psych. Unfortunate team kill for Backshot. And then Psych lines up the other kill. The only one left here is Spenny, who will get absolutely crushed and deleted. Really nice round there. You gotta give Psych a bunch of credit to be able to take the top banana control that he did. And look, that was a miscue by Backshot. They lined up and both just started firing. You get the team kill first, and then Psych comes in and cleans up the other one. And on top of that, you get the other kill as well. Entry from Lane. Mute did go down, but Psych was able to trade out there, so really rough round there for Backshot, but a really amazing entry from Psych. And a little miscue from Backshot gives Conscious Gaming there first. Respubot. Only a FAMAS. Now look, we know what all the updates to CS2 that have happened ever since this game has come out. It's 1950. The burst mode is always good. Better long-range weapon. But you don't want to keep that FAMAS if at all possible, right? You want to upgrade. And Respubot, unfortunately, gets taken down there. Could have grabbed the A1S, could have got out of dodge. At least they're going to have one rifle here into the next round. But it was a beautiful execute from Conscious Gaming. We do have another tech pause.
Yeah, and as we got this tech pause, gonna talk about this Backshot gaming team for a little bit. They're sitting at 5-5, coming off of a 3-game win streak. So they've had themselves a pretty good set of games. They are currently 26-7 in their last 2 games round-wise, and they have beat 3 Feet of Meat, Napalm Energy, and Temple Swing. So pretty good for them. They've kind of had the same story as Conscious Gaming. Took them a while to find their footing, but they've eventually found it, and now they're in this even 500 area.
All right. It is time. Tech pause is over, my friend. It is time as the tech pause is now over. We are ready. This is going to be a big round for Backshot. You saw how they were able to contest, even with 3 members over towards Upper Banana. Be able to contest it here. Psych was just able to get the better of them. But now you have Lay making his way on up here towards alt mid, trying to take a little bit of space here. Much better from Backshot. 2 members up towards that sandbag, so it's Carr. And you've got 3 defenders over here towards A. And I like how deep Tycho is playing in apartments.
Yeah, this is a really good position for both teams right now. A lot of contested areas, and I think this Apps position is going to be depending on who wins this, on who takes the round, and it falls into Hobo's hand, but not before the trade comes out. And look at this right here. You have Spenny watching on top of that little roof right there. He's going to get a run into Dreams if Dreams does decide to peek this out. They're just playing around each other.
I love this spot.
It's gonna
I
be
love this
swing.
spot. Yep. But Spetty could have both here. Smoke is out. Typical standard top mid smoke. Spetty finds one. Hobo takes him down. That Spetty could have had both if he didn't fall off of the balcony or off a porch. So 3v3. But Hobo needs a medic. Can we get him a one of those adrenaline shots like you get over in Danger Zone? Can I like, give him one of those, please? Or if this was a DM and you get 3 kills in a row, can we give the man a never mind. I was gonna say we give him an adrenaline shot to get his energy up, but never mind. Or his hit points up. 2v2.
What a read right here.
Great read.
This is such a fast rotate, and the smoke comes out. It's gonna be hard for Mute to get anything done here. He's gonna be
rough
able to
smoke.
Get that edge plant right there. Jaden will push it through. Doesn't get the boost player. And it was all up to Raspubot, but he gets taken down. And Conscious Gaming, they counteract the fast rotate. That was awesome. Just a great round of Counter-Strike right there from both teams.
I love the way that the CTs threw that smoke. They were trying to play around it. Unfortunately, it didn't probably bloom the way they wanted to. And they weren't anticipating that player up on the top of first oranges. And that's where a position like that can be oh so deadly. Really nice nade, good idea. Unfortunately, not the best execution that they wanted here. So, 2-2. Pistol round here for Backshot Gaming. And again, we take a look at those absolutely amazing player cams. Thank you, Conscious Gaming, for allowing us to be able to have these cameras. Another way that we can continue to boost you all. I mean, we got Mute, Hobo, Psych, and Lay. Dreams does not have a player cam tonight. The other 4 do. You know, just a way to get the Conscious Gaming fans more connected with their favorite players.
Yeah, absolutely. When you can put a name to the face, it's absolutely incredible. And hey, some of these guys, getting your face out there is really important. Start getting noticed at some events that you can go to. I mean, I Am Atlanta's going on right now. I'm sure some players will be attending that. Gonna go watch some Tier 1 Counter-Strike, one of the biggest tournaments in the world right now. So getting that face out there. And this B-push, the gamble works out perfectly.
Dear. Wow. And Lay, you can see it on his face. He's like, guys, really? You felt the pistols? I got a Mac 10. You felt the pistols. Listen, that's why sometimes gamble stacks, they pay off in spades. They just do. 20 seconds on the clock. Lay just needs to go for it here. And he's gonna meet the end barrel of the spew bot, but never mind. He gets 2, and there we go. Good idea from Jaden there. Full save round pays off massive dividends here for Backshot Gaming. They are not ready to give up their lead just yet.
And look at the money on their side right now. Jaden is sitting at 5,100 while still having that AK, so he's not going to have to spend much. Dylan's able to buy that op right there. He zeroes out. Great spot for the economy to be for Backshot Gaming, but need a couple more round wins to really get it going right here. Conscious Gaming kind of having a spread out buy right here. Late going with that MAC-10, 2 AKs, a Tech 9, and then Deagle. It's an interesting buy. I'd like to see how it works out for him, but don't know if I agree with putting that much in if you can't commit everybody to it.
Let's see what happens with it. Spenny's in a strong position right now. Just spraying and praying through the smoke, but wisely says, you know what? I'm not going to be greedy. I need to play with my team. Goes back around, and this time it's Conscious Gaming shoving it down the throat. It's a Backshot over here on A. Dylan comes in with that beautiful Op Asimov. My opinion, still the sexiest looking skin in the game. Yes, I still love the Prince Stream skins as well. But the Asimov skins are just classic. Now coming in goes Jaden. The op not having any impact so far in this round. Can Dylan change that up here? Dylan on top. Tried the shotgun op approach. And Conscious Gaming just took that round, shoved it down Backshot's throat and said, oh, you want to rent a pistol? Get back on your pistol round. We gave that one to you. You got us with a stack. Sit the bleep down.
As the car comes in to help you out a little bit, WX fan.
I love how that was like almost purposely timed to honk as I was about to swear. That was never going to intentionally swear, but that was nice timing by the game. Anyway, with that being said here, are we really going to see more aggression from the side of Backshot here? I mean, surely they're not going to pull off another speed round win, right?
No, they got a little bit of damage on the leg. They got 16 points of damage that round. Just a throwaway round right there, trying to move on to the next one. And it does work out since they're to the next round. But Conscious Gaming taking the lead on their T side right here. Economy in a really good space right now. I mean, DreamOut's an op, and he's currently at $6,700. You have Psych also at $6,100. Dream's not going to have to invest anything in this round. Didn't use a single bit of util. Didn't have to buy a gun. That's incredible.
And that's the kind of rounds where that really pay off to you. Oh, they lined up for him, but Dreams couldn't. It was about a half a second too late.
This rotate's coming out. You've invested a lot of detail on this site, but it may be time to rotate. You have Tycho. He's staying behind right here. A fake smoke comes out, so maybe we'll be able to draw back ReserveWolf, but doesn't seem like they're falling for it. Mute in a really good spot right here. Gonna nade CT. ReserveWolf gonna take it to the face. That's gonna take away half of his health. Good util right here, but I think they need to get this read. I think they need to back it up.
Right. Took a nade to the face. Oh, that's a pretty MP7 fade. That's clean.
What a fake.
No, fade.
No.
Anyway, ReserveWolf showing he is not a bot. Take the rifle and leave. I wouldn't even try contesting this. And he gets deleted. Well, like you said, Dreams didn't have to reinvest anything. They get another round win, and look at him now. He's over $10,000.
Man, when you're in a game in this high level of Counter-Strike, and you're currently sitting at almost $10,000, or starting at $10,000 at the beginning of the round, That's just incredible. That is incredible economy management. Backshot Gaming dropping that op has really, really hurt him. It shows you how one dropped weapon can just change the entire game.
Yep. I like the aggression from Backshot, trying to go alt mid. They're just trying to make anything happen here. They'll try to get a couple of rifles and not going to come away with it. They do get a couple of kills, and Lay will have to reinvest in armor. So Backshot can consider that a win from an economic standpoint. But man, do Backshot need this round.
They do. They need it bad. I mean, this one's to keep the half going to the point where it can beat to a tie. If Conscious Gaming win this round, they take the half completely, and they can completely snowball it. The economy is broken for Backshot Gaming. I don't care what loss bonus that you have. It's just absolutely destroyed after this one. But the way Conscious Gaming is playing, the pace that they have, it's looking a little bit rough. They throw a little bit of nades on Banana, but it's just not going to be enough.
No, that is for sure here. You know, one thing Backshot's got to really keep in mind, too. Look at how their aggressive playstyle. They've been aggressive. You've seen this top banana control several rounds now, and you've had two aggressive players either in apps or trying to contest that top mid. Conscious Gaming has the teamwork and the utility setups to try clearing out some of these spots. Maybe Backshot should have realized, hey, we probably should fall back a bit, maybe tone down the aggressive play style a little bit, and just play a little bit more defensive here. But still, credit where credit's due. Spenny's able to take out two and able to get them in a position where they're able to now take this apps control and they're able to come in lane. So this is going to be a double press here onto A, and they're looking the wrong way. Nobody's even thinking about apps because they never saw a rotate. And now it's Psych, who's 9-3. He's been a superstar. He's going to need to turn it up now in the clutch and can't get it done. He is able to take out one, but it is Backshot Gaming. At the very least, they get their fourth, but man, Conscious Gaming, they're eating good for the rest of this half.
They are, and it's still going to take another round victory for Backshot Gaming to get their economy right where they want it. And with 2 rounds left, 2 must-win rounds for the game, it feels like. Let's have another shot on this T-half. Inferno doesn't really swing one way or another. It really just depends on how good either half. It's a very skill-based map. They're all skill-based, but this one especially takes some tactics and time to master.
It's the heaviest utility laden map in the map pool. I've said that for the last couple of years casting. It's like, oh, it's Inferno, it's good on utility. Like, no, this is the utility map. Like you said, strategic wise, map control wise, in terms of utility, this is the most important map in terms of utility. In my opinion, anyway. He's dancing. He's literally dancing up there. Look at him. He was dancing. That was a great spot. That was Spenny. Just dancing, doing the Macarena. I mean, when you have Respubot on your team, I mean, is that the song you listen to? I mean, I feel like the joke's been there the entire game.
I mean, you have to listen to that song, right? It's going to be your theme song.
Or hit me with your best shot. Backshot. Get it? Never mind. Somebody please do a Counter-Strike and save the casters in this round. Do something. It's been a minute and a half of nothing.
What a
24
crossfire.
seconds. This is a huge crossfire here. Oh my goodness, dreams! Talk about putting Jaden to sleep.
Oh.
What a filthy op shot that was. Respubot had an idea, and unfortunately for Lay, had the right lurk. Just refill at the wrong time. Was expecting him to be an archers there. 7-4. Conscious Gaming are ready to step on the jugular of Backshot.
Yeah, and taking the half right here with this round poses good things, and they have a chance to get themselves an 8-4. So They have the economy where they can buy whatever they want. They're not worried about it. This round will just be their best bit of
Can I have
Counter-Strike.
a filet mignon medium, please, with some garlic mashed potatoes and some roasted asparagus, Conscious Gaming?
I don't think they have that much.
Can you help a caster out here? You have the money for it? Wolfie, what would you like?
$11,000 in CS2 is like $100 in real life, right?
So, what would you like? Would you like some filet? You want some lobster? You want filet and lobster?
I'd like a filet, lobster, lamb. I'd like some pork too with the big bone in it.
I like it. You're gonna have lunch and dinner for the remainder of the week.
Dude, where did I go? I went to Logan's Roadhouse and I got a big lamb something or other, and it was so good. It had
A lamb shank?
something like that.
Like it.
It was good.
Well, while we talk about food, Psych is ready to eat up some more kills here. He's 10-4. This is the Psych we need to see more of from Conscious Gaming.
Completely agree.
And Lay's lurks have been incredible in the last several rounds. We really haven't spoke enough about him, but his lurks have been amazing. He almost had that 1v3 clutch with the MAC-10.
What a flashbang right there, and that one.
Wow.
That one opens up the round for Backshot, but Hobo answering right back, and not too much aggression here. Dream's going to get Rasputin, and suddenly they're back to where they started. It's going to be all up to Jaden right here to try and hold this down, but they're walking a banana right now. Have some speed. You got him caught out. You have the rotate. Jaden eats the smoke, gets one, gets two through the smoke. Woo! And it cuts down Conscious Gaming just a little bit to give Backshot Gaming the advantage.
Nice flash. Jaden doing it all this round. Nice round from Backshot Gaming. It'll be a 7-5 half. But you have to wonder, was that the last gasp we've seen from Backshot Gaming on here on Inferno?
I can't really say. I mean, Conscious Gaming, they have a pretty decent CT side, in my opinion. I enjoy watching their CT side. Just not knowing what Backshot Gaming has in store right here for us on their T side is a little bit scary. A good Inferno T side can absolutely break any good CT side on Inferno. So just got to see what they play their strengths to, and if Conscious Gaming can counteract that.
You got it. Look at this. Good pistols back and forth, and Lay just unreal. Now we're down with 2v2, and Lay has repositioned himself perfectly. Oh, this is just not fair. Lay and Mute have them surrounded here on the A site. Lay's triple. Nicely done. 8-5, Conscious Gaming. That's a big round for them.
That's an absolutely huge round for him right here, and you can see them really, really start to get it together now, start playing as a team. That early season was a fluke. We knew how good this team could play, and it's so well to see that their strategies are really, really paying off now that they're playing against these teams kind of in this mid-range of the main table.
Of course. Conscious Gaming have the advantage now. They were able to get the bomb planted with Backshot, so we do have a buy from them. But it's not good. Not even one rifle. Nothing. It's MAC-10s and Tech-9s. But MAC-10s on Inferno, in these close quarters, they can do some damage.
Oh.
Apparently so can Hobo's MP7.
Yeah, Jaden just got absolutely roasted right there, and this round is falling apart for the side of Backshot Gaming. But Spenny, gotta be able to get one back. Currently so low. Both players are sitting at 6 and 12 health. So this is gonna be a rough one. Maybe have him entry in and create some bait onto Mute.
Mute's gonna farm. Watch. Mute is gonna farm. He's farming all the way from Dust 2. Yeah, I sang that. Deal with it.
Spinning a 6 health.
What?
Not quite sure what he wanted to do there, but not much he could do. So,
He wanted to win.
well, I don't think winning wanted him.
Okay.
So sometimes it just ain't meant to be, and that round in Backshot Gaming was a match made in hell. Apps control right now being taken over by Backshot Gaming. They have to take this space right here. They're on an eco round. Spinny's the only one that has any util on his body, but Hobo was such a strong angle right there. I wish he didn't back off of it. I get the idea of wanting to play sight right here. Just holding it back, knowing that they can't do much against you. Going to be able to get one. Tycho's going to be able to get two, actually. Lay is in a bad position. Sykes going to come out and try and hero this right now. Get some damage on the balcony player, but he falls down. Dylan now under. Apps. Mute's going to have to come around fast. Looking for the player on Syke. Syke finally gets that kill. It's Tycho and Mute on 1v1 together, and Mute just takes him out in what looked like a miracle round for the side of Backshot Gaming. Gets shut down by Conscious.
Yeah, that was a big round. Big round. Nicely done. 10-5. Heading into the first gun round for Backshot. Let's see what happens.
Conscious Gaming still has not lost a round on their CT side, so the ball keeps rolling. And like I said, Backshot Gaming now on their first full buy of this half, it feels like. Finally having full util. Dylan's gone ahead. He's saved up for the op. That could be a big impact player. Dreams also has it. He's choosing to play aggressive towards Apps right here. Maybe looking for that no scope. Goes for the quick scope. Not going to work out for him. Picks up the op that he just bought, and the two Apps players go down completely. Up to Hobo now. He's going to have to get this boiler player. Spinny throws the flash in the smoke out. Hobo going to be able to avoid it. Takes the A-Keg. Has a Molotov in his possession. 2 now. He's in a great position right now, but the op takes him out, and Mute just lurking around this A site. 77 not going to be able to do much. And Psych, I think the last one alive. Not sure he goes for this one. Just going to save the M4, it looks like.
Wise play. Very wise play. Listen, some rounds go your way. Sometimes they just don't.
What do you think he's thinking about right now?
Cookies. Oh, you said him. Not, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Cookie. Thinking, can this bomb timer go down faster, please, so we can get to the next round?
Damn shot. I gotta find him.
Yeah.
Good stuff right there.
They were too far away.
This timeout comes from Conscious Gaming. A little bit of time to talk things out. You lose your first CT round of the half. Good time to take a timeout, just slow things down a little bit. Talk about what you want to strategize for the next few rounds.
Yeah. You tell them.
I'm telling them, WX fan. I'm telling them.
Yeah.
I'm telling them.
Damn right.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah. Right. Well, they are full buying here. As I mentioned in the other half, FAMAS is it's a nice weapon, not the greatest, but it's a good weapon to have nonetheless.
What pressure right
Oh,
there.
here we hear. Look at how far Psych is down banana. Hey, Backshot. They have a chance if they sniff out B. Not anymore, they don't. Psycho's just like, I'm gonna try tapping heads from here on out and see what I can do. But that's that. Two rounds away from Conscious Gaming getting his 6th win of the season. And again, this is some of the best looking gameplay we've seen from Conscious Gaming all season. They're starting to put it together at the right time.
Yeah, and Backshot Gaming. This is really the deciding round of the map. They've full bought here. They wanted to get into this round and go fast, try something new, try a change of pace, but the util being used is really stopping them right now. Sight going to be able to get that kill, and that is a kill that should have gone to Backshot Gaming. Everything is going wrong. There are moments where you just feel like nothing goes right in your game, and I'm sure Backshot Gaming are to that point right now. Bomb's coming near banana right now. They really want to commit to this B site push right here.
Oh, but this boost is great. It's not a boost that you see used often anymore. I mean, you could... Back in CSGO, you could actually boost yourself on top and, like, stay there. Now you have to just wait. It was such a great idea with that Molotov got them both, and I don't think we're getting the map and game point quite yet.
It was a very crucial round for Backshot Gaming, and them pulling it off is everything right here. Blaze just needs to sit back and try and play for some exits, try and get some weapons off of Backshot, but just wanted that round over and done with. Wanted to move on to the second, but Conscious Gaming, they're kind of dangerously close to letting their economy slip away here. A good little soft buy, I think, would be the move.
Yeah. We'll see what they elect to call here. with that 5-7 can do damage. Finds one.
Oh!
Gets the second. And transfers to the third. Are you kidding me?
Doesn't get much better than that. Dear Lord.
Staying calm under pressure. Doesn't go super crazy fire. Dylan finds one. Nice lurk there as well. Just hanging out in the corner. V2. Conscious Gaming can somehow win this. It's going to set them up for not only massive amounts of success, but it puts them in a great position to end the game.
It really does. I like this gamble right here. Just let them take the side if they want to. It's a 3v2, but you only have 2 pistols. I don't know if you'll be able to get back on Banana to maybe retrieve some more weapons, but most of them should be in apps. Mutant Psych should be making their way in apps right now. Psych, they're rotating. They're going for this one.
I like it. I like the call.
Oh.
Eagle can't do damage, and now Mute's going, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do this. Take the AK and save. There's no shame in saving, but he also has a kit. Good try. I respect it. I respect the play and the gusto.
How can you not respect that take? I really think they should have went into apps and just grabbed those weapons and used them for next round. I mean, you got to buy right here, but really, you would have had a better economy if you just went for that. I understand going for it right there. I mean, you have some confidence.
Of course.
You have some rounds to give. You have a man advantage, but man, gotta think a little bit far into the future with these things.
We'll see what they like to do. Dreams with the MP7. Could play a factor here. Shot. Looking like they want this to execute. 2 people now in apartments. Whereas making their way towards top mid. Bomb's still hanging back by Scooter, so it's non-committal is where it's going with a minute 12 on the clock. Defensive utility out towards lane. Jaden makes his way on in. Here's Dreams, I told you. Is this MP7 gonna find some damage? It's found double kill. It is found damage in a massive way here, Wolfie.
That's massive. It doesn't get much bigger than that. What a kill by
That's
Hobo.
massive info, even if Hobo couldn't get the kill. Tycho trying to put on the Superman cape, realizing it's him and Dylan. Batman and Robin unfortunately go down to lay, and that is map and game point. It's Conscious Gaming. Looking to put this one away.
Just great stuff right there.
Tech pause has come out.
This would be a good time for both teams to talk about what they want to do next for this next round. Backshot Gaming, they don't really have any choices. They're just going to have to go with a hero. AK, maybe Jaden. Buy another rifle. But Dreams has a really good spawn here for that banana position. Could be interesting to see Oh, he can take up space here. A little bit of a run-in right there. Sight gets in front of him, so Dream's not quite going to be able to get there before the volley comes out. He's going to go stand in it for a little bit. There's a little gap in that smoke right there. He's going to abuse it. Jumps on top of the barrels. Dylan is still in that cubby right there. I think Dreams wants to get off of it. For that incinerator, forces Dylan out. Dylan goes down, and the lurker is dead. That is a lot of positioning that Backshot got taken away from them instantly. And that is not what you want for your life on the line, basically, in this game.
No, it's not.
Dreams backed up and gave the space back, though. So if they want to try and take it again, they can. A is not the place you want to go. They don't know that, but one little peek at your mini map and you'll be a little bit scared right there.
This is huge. Talk about sniffing things out. Conscious Gaming here with just Dreams to defend B. 32 seconds on the clock. 4-man stack over towards A. Dreams needs a multi-kill. Best case scenario, they line up for him when the rotate immediately comes in. He falls back. Psych's already here. Dreams is going to take out the first. Psych all the way back from lane. At least get some chip damage on a lot of other players. Dreams, though, unfortunately, is not going to be caught out with a smoke. You can't really do anything from here. But look at him finding everything. He found the one spot where that smoke was not bloomed. And it was out over towards boxes. Everyone stays alive, and that could have ended badly for Conscious Gaming. But nevertheless, a 13-8 victory in a game that, let's face it, didn't really feel this close.
No, not at all. And yeah, I'm a little bit shocked to see that it was 13-8. I mean, Conscious Gaming, they gave him some rounds. They let him stay into it for a little bit, but Backshot did not take advantage of it whatsoever.
No, they didn't. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Let us know down in the chat what you all thought of the new player camps tonight. I thought they went great. I think everything looked fantastic. Shout out to ReserveWolf over here, who has done an outstanding job producing that. He's be ready to give himself a pat in the back at this point. Anyway, nice job from you, Wolfie, as always. And that's going to do it for us here for tonight. For more Conscious Gaming action, make sure you stay tuned. We'll see you Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern for more Conscious Gaming action. We'll see you later.